from all these stories that you get to hear, I think women should be very, very prepared. Before you go sign that dotted line, you should have a plan B, just in case things. You could have a boyfriend who's all lovey-dovey and so on, and then by the time you move in with him, so you must always have a plan B at the back of your mind. That is the reality we have on ground now. Forget some of the things they tell you, church, mosque, and so on and so forth. But have a plan B, at least for the first 4 or 5 years, whilst you're trying to assess this man, because courtship doesn't show you anything. Really, it doesn't show you much. Don't let me say it doesn't show you anything. It's when you get into the real deal. And these days, when children are being signed off in marriage and so on and so forth, I think this idea of the fact that as you're signing off, you're saying as you're going, we've thrown away the key with you. I think people need to emphasize that this child can always come back if things go bad. That's the reality. I'm talking real reality here. It was a very, very moving story. But we'll take it up from there. I'm also now going to work with Omochebi on this. Okay, the bright side of it is that it's a Corona day, Corona school day. It's a Corona school day because, here I am, I'm an ex-Corona. Oye also, you went to Corona, didn't you? How come I didn't know you in school?
Different generations.
Different generations. I'm always happy. I think I was one of the early students. We started from Corona Ibutemeta, and then of course went to Yaba and then Bagada, and like the likes of Yemi Oshibaju also there and so on and so forth that time. But it's a Corona day today because we have a genius here, Ola Oluwa Demilade David Odumobone. Abi? Yes, put on his mic. Good morning. How are you?
Fine. Thank you for having me.
Oh, good. You see how we train them?
So polite.
So polite, yes. How old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10. Now, this is the gentle boy who won the Toyota Award for producing a car of his dreams. Now, it was a worldwide contest. There were 741,000 participants worldwide, and he came first. So you need to shake that rattle. Okay, so here his mom, at his age, was hardly want to go anywhere without their mom. They don't mind if their dad doesn't. His dad is here though, but it's the mom that we're going to be talking to at some point. She's Mrs. Fumilola Odumobone. Did I get that right? Yes, I did. Yes, you did.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, good. And I'll also have the deputy head of the school, Mrs. Olusheyi Oguntoye Odoye. Oguntoye.
Thank you for having us.
If we knock out the phone, it will be Oguntoye.
Oguntoye.
All right, it's a happy day today, at least this bright side of the morning. And so you won this contest, right?
Yes, I did.
What were you told to do? What was the contest about?
So I was told to create a car of my dreams. I was told to create a car that I'll hopefully want to see in the future, benefiting
Really?
the world. Yes.
So what kind of car did you do? You love cars like I do.
Yes.
I tell you a story, I was so crazy. I didn't love cars. I still am crazy about cars now. I was so crazy about cars that when my mother got frustrated, there was this then when I was small, it was like the steering wheel of a car. And so I was about 8, 9 when my mother is driving, which used to be right-hand drive in those days. So I would fix my own steering on the other side, and as she's turning, I'd be watching her. And that's how come at 15 I could drive.
Wow.
And guess what? Nobody taught me. I just could drive by looking at what my mom was doing.
Wow.
And in those days, it wasn't like automatic, your dad's car, I'm sure it's automatic.
Yes.
Do you know what the stick shift is? You know what a gear is?
Yes.
Can you drive, by the way?
No.
To be
I don't
honest
think
with you,
it- I
have
don't
you
think
but have you sat in your dad's car when it's not there, dreaming that you like to drive this car?
a lot, very much.
Would you like when you have the car? Are you going to speed? Your dad, does he speed when he's driving?
Not so much, no.
You wish he could go faster, Abi.
Yes.
And then, I don't want to ask you what kind of car your dad drives, but what is your favorite car now as we speak?
Probably a Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. I knew you'd come up with that. Well, I have a nephew who is only. He looked at his mom one day. I said, "Mom." That mom said, "Yes. What is it? Kilo today for me. Told what's it?" He says, "I want to when I grow, I want to buy you a Bugatti." So the mom picked up her phone and called me, "Brad Jimi, which one is this one called Bugatti?" And I think he's getting there quite well because he did so well in his exams. He wants to do ICT, one heavy course like that. But my brother told me that, Brad Jimi, this guy is going to get that Bugatti eventually. So what car did you design?
So the aim of my car, I like design the car that helps world hunger and helps climates and helps.
Oh, it's climate friendly.
Yes.
So it does it use petrol?
No, it's like it's powered from the sun.
A solar car. You want to ruin Nigeria. That's what we depend on. If you don't have petrol in cars again, Nigeria will be dead. But it's a beautiful idea. Is there a solar car anywhere in the world?
Highly doubt it.
Yeah, run on solar. There must be. I mean, if you can run other. Sorry, mommy and deputy head of school. I'm enjoying discussing with this man. I'll come to you soon. There must be a car somewhere that runs on solar.
Probably in the UK or America.
Oh, but not here. Have you been to the UK before?
Yeah.
Yes. You liked it.
Yes.
Is that where you want to go to university or you want to go to university here?
Not UK and not here. Probably somewhere else abroad.
Like where?
Like Spain or something.
Why Spain?
The weather is nice.
I like you, you know. Well, Corona, what else can we say? I like you. You know, I like when I see young people who have a choice that is not common. It shows. I mean, look, I just studied that and said I don't want to go anywhere that is so cold. All of you just jackpot. Some of you don't know where you're going to go. But he says that he'd like to go to Spain. And guess what? Do they make cars in Spain? No, if they make cars, the Maserati is Italy.
Yeah.
What about the Bugatti? Is which country? You don't know.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
And which was your favorite car again?
Lambo.
Lamborghini is Italian, isn't it?
Yeah. I think
Is it Italian or French? I think it's Italian. Do you watch car racing?
sometimes.
Sometimes. So instead of watching football, you prefer to watch car racing?
No, I prefer to watch football. I just watch like the highlights, like who won in some of the races.
You follow it in the races. That's good. You remind me of my late uncle, Professor Akikugwe, who in his student days was a racing buff. I think he did a bit of that. And then when he was on campus, when he was on campus, he would speed past, and I took after him. Do you know that I had the record in my time in Unilag for the fastest driver?
Wow.
From the main gate to main campus. I didn't know I was being monitored.
Wow.
Yes, I was a real. But these days I go quietly now. What is that? You know the way it is. Mommy, did this guy show any signs of any love for cars at all?
Yeah.
Did he have like toy cars and stuff like that?
Yes, he has always had toy cars, and even still recently he was saying that he wants these remote control cars, the big one. He doesn't want the small ones.
He wants the big one.
Yeah. So he's moving gradually to a big car.
Yeah, I think you should let him breathe. You can see his employment is almost certain, or that much I'll tell you, because if I know the way the corporate world goes, they're going to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
In fact, there's an institution in Germany that trains. It's not a university; it's a university equivalent, but it's just about cars. And I think it's the Mercedes-Benz people, but the Toyota people, I'm sure, will grab him. If worldwide he won this competition, the sky is the limit. Do you speak Japanese?
No.
Go and start learning, my son. Go and start learning Japanese. The Toyota people are going to come for you. Are you taking any credit for this, head of school? deputy head of school. Is Corona taking any credit?
Yes, definitely.
Really?
We are.
Yes.
Because we train them, like you rightly said.
Yes.
We train them.
Yes.
Our teachers.
Yes.
Are excellent teachers, and I know that they guided him. He has the idea, first of all, but I know his art teacher guided him in bringing.
Oh, so
this
wait a
forth.
minute. So in this competition that he had, of course, he wasn't guided by the
art teacher.
Yes. Do you have anything that could have tilted him in this direction, or it's just something that he picked?
We exposed them to a lot of activities that engender creativity. First of all, we expose them to critical thinking skills, and so I think that's where he picked this from, because I recall that he said he just didn't want to design a car.
Okay.
He wanted to design a car that is functional, and that
He said that to you?
Yes. When first of all, he won this competition on the national level. He came third before on the national level, first of all. So when he did that, we asked him, what's the idea behind your design? And he shared this with us. They actually wanted to design a car that is functional, that can help the world solve problems.
I find this, as I'm speaking to you, I have this nostalgic feeling, and I'm remembering my very good friend in primary school. I don't know where in the world he is now, Christopher Akerele. And in those days, he used to toy around with drawing planes. His dad bought him a Meccano. I'm talking of toys back in the 60s, bought him a Meccano set, which he would bring to school sometimes, and they'd all be working on it. So what the encouragement I got, which I'm happy still prevails in Corona, is that push to push you to, today now I'm happy about where I've gotten on my job, and I can say that a lot of the credit goes to Corona, at the very least, the Turenchi that I speak. But all the Turenchi that I got, but I got to be careful here. I don't want to run a commercial for Corona School when I'm being sponsored by MTN, but they won't mind. They'll be happy with him. So you won a prize of $5,000.
Yes.
Kai! How much is that in Naira?
I think around like 4 million.
Calculate. No, you made a mistake there. You multiply 5,000 by at least 1,000. What does that give you?
Like 5 million.
Nope. Daddy, 5,000 times 1,000 gives you what? 5 million. $5,000 cannot give you 5 million. Nope. That's about 50,000. That's about 5 million. Okay, 5,005. You are right.
Yes.
You are right. Do you work in a bank? Sorry. He calculated it, so he was right. Yes, sorry. I don't know. But I've always been bad at, arithmetic. That's one of the reasons. Let me go again. Sagrips. One of the reasons why I couldn't get admission into Igbobi College.
Oh.
I hope, a lot of us in our class in Corona then, we just had a fear of arithmetic then, not mathematics. And so most of us that I can remember went into the arts. There was a lot of emphasis way back then on the arts, on poetry. Do you know I can compose poems?
Yeah.
Wow.
I even wrote a love poem one time when the thing was shocking. It's a discourse with Jimi Disu, and I have Demilade. Can I just call you Demilade? Okay, Demilade Odumo Boni here, and he won the Toyota prize. Is there anything in addition to that prize, apart from the cash? What were you told?
Apart from that, well, I got an award shield.
Yes, you got a shield.
Yeah, I got
Very
a shield.
good.
Then they gave me, how do I describe? They gave me the check for the $5,000.
Work off in
Then they gave me a trophy as well.
a trophy. Now, are they going to keep in touch with you? Did they say anything about? Have they been sending you mails, or did they list you anywhere? Because I know that these, up there, they're very futuristic. Were you offered any scholarship or anything, whatever? Nothing.
Not yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, 0700 993 993 993 01465 7190 is the number to call, and you're free to call. So, mommy, what is he going to do with the money?
So
because you have to decide for him. I mean,
yes.
Okay, so let's first of all ask him, because it's his money. What do you want to do with the money?
I want to use the money to give myself more training in art and to make myself better.
In arts, are you arts inclined or science?
Art.
Arts. So you're not necessarily going to work as a car designer or something like that.
I could. Let's see.
You could. I think he's got his future laid out for him.
Yes.
It's just for him to key in. My advice is that you need to keep your eyes open when you're browsing the internet. You keep looking at developments that are going on. I don't know what course I'll ask you to read in university, because these days I don't know what the courses are, but he needs to be guided. Mommy, he needs to be guided.
Yes.
And it would be nice to get somebody to mentor him.
Yeah.
The only car designer that I know of Nigerian origin, unfortunately, I've never met him, but he's married to my former neighbor, and so I don't know how he's going to. But he really does need a mentor. Guide him when he's on the internet.
Yeah.
Go read car news and things like that. This is not an opportunity that should be missed.
Yes.
Because it's very important for children, once we discover a potential in them. Our generation didn't have that opportunity. Your parents, of the day you were born, as they were giving them ceremony, if you were a Muslim, they say about money, about 500, 1,000, about doctor, doctor. And if it was like Christian, they say about bones, okay, put your voice, raise your voices. This boy is going to be a lawyer. He's going to be a Rotimi Williams. So we can actually see where he's going, and I'm going to keep an eye on him. I'm going to keep a little eye on him, make sure that. So you're going to go to secondary school, though.
I'm already in secondary school. I just came back yesterday.
Which school are you in?
Corona Secondary School.
Secondary. You went to primary and you went to secondary.
Yes.
What are you dancing about? We are YouTube. I mean, so you can see. This is a Corona onslaught. I have my first caller of the day. Hello. Good morning. Morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
I'm very, very, very fine. Happy and delighted to be part of this discussion.
Thank you.
The name is Joseph Okite Okobas, and I'm calling you from Bokuno.
Yes.
Uncle Jimmy, I am very, very happy. Now, I am most happy about the level of his confidence.
Yes.
The way he answers, the way he speaks.
Mm-hmm.
It speaks volume. And there is something you said. When you asked him about if he has ever tried his father's vehicle to drive his father's car, his love for it. And there was when the mother responded, you said, allow him. The Nigerian understanding and the Nigerian mentality, when they want to do these things, we tend to keep them away, and then they continue to push. It's something they want to do. They have this desire, and then the parents don't allow it. I am very, very happy, and I just hope that the sky will be his stepping stone. You continue, son. You've done very great, and I am most delighted. God bless you, sir. Thank you for bringing them.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm always delighted in these times when I see children that are focused. Just yesterday, I asked myself, I had said it in passing, what is the problem I have with some people in the social media who keep thinking I'm making a big fuss? I then realized that some of them were born in a completely different era.
Yes.
And that is why we have what we have now. Those who were born from like 1984 onwards, they were born in a different environment. At that time, there was tolerance for a lot of things that we complain about. We were taught that there will be no cheating, there will be no this and no that. But they grew up at a time where there was more tolerance for crime. So in that one, I prayed for them and I forgive them. And I hope that if I could put them in the time machine, I'd throw them back. I'm so proud of him. Oh, yes, 9:25. How many more calls can I take? 2. Thank you, ma'am. Let's go. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good
Morning. Oh, this is Grandma.
Demilade.
Demilade, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Grandma from Ikorodu. Do you know where Ikorodu is?
Yes.
Very good.
I'm calling because it's Corona.
I know.
I caught my tooth in Corona.
Good.
So I'm proud of you. Head of school.
Good morning. Good morning, Ma.
Oh, deputy head of school.
Yeah, deputy head of
Yeah,
school.
in Uganda some years back too.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that you're still keeping the flag flying.
Thank you, Ma.
Well done.
Thank you, Ma.
And to Demilade's mom and dad, Konore, you.
Thank you so much.
You keep nurturing him.
Okay.
Demilade.
Yes, Ma.
Heavens is your limit, not the sky. Because people are going beyond the sky now.
India has just gone to the moon. Maybe you should design a rocket. You think you could?
Yeah, probably. I'll try.
Let's take our last call before we go on break. Hello, good morning.
Bon, Jimmy.
Morning, sir.
This is Yinka Johnson. I'm calling from Augusta compound
Yes.
on Lagos Island.
Yes.
Congrats to Demilade.
Yes.
You know, big congrats to him. And Uncle Jimmy, Adrao was maybe better than Corona.
Oh, no.
You know? And secondly, you should have gone to CMS instead of thinking about
Oh, no, again. Oh, no.
Okay, cheers.
No. What a disaster.
Greetings to everybody.
When I was in Corona, there was no Adrao. And I'm sure the template for Adrao, I hope Tosin is not listening. The template from Adrao was taken from Corona way back then. We're going to take a short break. This is one of the primary schools. We're going to take a short break, and when we do come back, we'll still be talking more to Demilade and then bring in our daddy and hear what he has to say. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
The Discourse with Jimi Disu.
The Discourse with Jimi Disu
continues in a moment.
Whenever I tell people I'm a full-time master student and a content creator, they go, huh? How are you able to do both all at once? You bewitch? No be juju, na MTN 5G. Ever since 5G came into my life, I've been on cloud 9. I get to take my classes online in real time and upload my videos before you say Jack Robinson. Even Babe isn't left out. Our long distance is waxing strong.
Hello, babe. Can you hear me? Your video is frozen again.
We don't do that here, because life is a breeze.
Experience the wonders of MTN 5G. Hyper-fast internet connection with no buffering, zero lag, and quality data capabilities like never seen before. Available on broadband and mobile. MTN, Nigeria's #1 5G network. What are we doing today?
It's midnight. You're on an important call. Suddenly you hear...
You have 1 minute remaining.
You quickly check your wallet. And there's no cash. What if you could recharge without cash and even get some bonus? Low on credit? No problem. Recharge your MTN line by downloading my MTN NG app or dial *904# to buy airtime directly from your bank account anytime, any day, and enjoy a 15% bonus on every recharge. Yes, it's that easy. MTN. What are we doing today?
And now, we are back on The Discourse with Jimi Disu.
You're welcome back to The Discourse with Jimi Disu, brought to you by MTN. And I have two people here. Adebimpe Achibong, she's the marketing and corporate comms of Corona School. That's you, madam? Yeah. And then I have Bukola Sholabi. Is that right? She's the marketing officer. And they were just telling me that that I should guard my loins. That 2025 Corona is going to be 70. And so I have another excuse to beg God that beg, I'm so passionate. And ironically, it's in 2025 I'll turn 70. I mean, so it should be a double. So those of you who are praying, always add that. Maybe God will have mercy on me, because sometimes the things you've done in the past catch up with you. Everybody will think that, yeah, okay, I'm fine. But what did Bob Marley, do you listen to Bob Marley's music?
Sometimes, yeah.
Do you know the one where he says, who feels it knows it not?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's your favorite musician, by the way?
I'll say Justin Bieber.
You say who?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Who's that? Okay. Who's your favorite Nigerian artist?
I'll say Davido.
Davido. I think Ashake sings better than Davido. What do you think?
I don't really think so.
You don't really think so?
Davido is on another level.
Really? But hey, what about Burna Boy?
I like Burna Boy's music as well. And I heard he came to Corona as well.
Who?
Burna Boy.
He did?
Yes.
Really? I think that's one reason why I need to bring him here. But for me, for that, my own favorite musician will always be Fela Anikulapo Kuti. You were not born when he died. He had died before you were born. So, but do you like Fela's music?
I've heard like one or two.
Which one do you like?
I don't really know the name.
I will introduce you to Uncle Kelvin. It will mentor you on Fela's music only. Okay, Daddy, how are you?
I'm very well, sir.
We first of all give moms that's the politics we play. We give moms the glory, but we also will do a Jerusalem and allow the daddy talk now, because we pay the bills. And I know what Corona school fees are like these days. So, but what do you do? What do you do for a living?
I work for a technology company.
So what's your profession?
Well, I work for a technology company that provides services for central banks and financial services providers.
But what's your profession? Are you a banker? Are you an accountant? Are you?
Well, I studied.
Are you into IT?
I studied engineering in school.
That's where I'm going. That is where I'm going. So we can now start to trace the origins. Is it mechanical you're doing?
No, I studied systems engineering.
Systems, the same thing, Yeah. So you allow him fiddle with computers and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to ask you what you'd like him to be. Probably you say you want him to be an engineer like you anyway. But from your perspective, where do you think he's headed, profession-wise? Because we must guide them.
Yeah.
But
But is motivated. I think he has flair for art.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's creativity. That has to do with creating this car.
Yes.
By the way, the car you created, though, is it 2 doors or 4 doors, or is it a racing car?
It's like it's 4 doors. It's like a normal car, but it has like a different shape. It's like a triangle, but it has 2 dimensions. It doesn't really have a back seat. It just has 2 doors in case you want to store something in the back or something like that.
So it's a 2-door car. Do you expect this car will it be able to speed very well on the highway?
It's not
go
supposed
dale,
not supposed to go too fast, because it's supposed to give organic manure to the flowers. So if it's going too fast, the flowers won't be able to get it.
Really? You went this far? I have a friend. He's in the UK now. We were all young in those days and loved cars. His own was to drive. He loved driving cars, to the point that his mom gave him a nickname, and John Orioda. That is John Orioda. His name is Jimi Mevore, okay? Jimi Mevore. He loved, even as he is now. I remember in those days, Dubi would take you from one end of Etimiyang. It took one lady from this, a distance of one end of Etimiyanga. By the time the lady came down, she couldn't stand. And his mom, God bless her soul, gave him Anjonori order, meaning that he was a speed king. No, I won't let him influence you. I don't want you to be speeding all over the place. But I need to pay homage to him. I hope he's well. Somebody will tell him now that Jimmy just mentioned your name. Okay, our lines are buzzing. Let me see if I can take. Do I have another caller there? On the way. Even have we had any female caller? No, Grandma Ikorodu is a woman now. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Uncle Jimmy.
Morning.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, okay. My name is Daisy.
When you call, please call from a very quiet background. We can hardly hear what you're saying. And also, I'd appreciate if some parents would allow their children call in. Let the young breathe. Let's hear something from them. I'd also be happy if we could get, one or two kids just calling in. How are your results in school, though? Are you doing very well?
Yes, I am quite good, yeah.
You're so confident. I like that. You say, yeah. You need to see it on YouTube. He's even shaking his head. Yes, now. If you asked me that question when I was young, I've been scratching my head. I wasn't a brilliant student. I must tell you that. I was a brilliant guy, but I wasn't a brilliant student. They're two different things. That was one of the things, and that's why you need to observe your children and let them do exactly what, they feel their capabilities are. I'm not the one given to studying. In those days, you are lucky. You are born in the age of the computer, and those days you had to cram everything. I remember one day I visited the late Alaafin of Oyo, on an official visit. And the man told me, and he did show me, that he could recite the whole of Julius Caesar, and I think one other Shakespeare play. He could, and he started. The man was able to he had crammed Awolowo's speech in Parliament in 1950 something, and he started. These days, you guys are lucky. The computer is there for you to. So you're a brilliant student.
Yes, I believe so.
So you're a grade A student.
Yes.
Did I ask you which university you'd love to go to? No, you said Spain, but you're not sure which one. You don't want to go to a Nigerian university. OTT Baba is saying, by the time you're ready to go to university, only God knows what the exchange rate would look like. Heaven help us where we are going, Mr. Odumoboni. Heaven help us. For those who want to put their children in school abroad, by the time he's ready to go, well, I hope there'll be some improvement, but it's always been going from bad to worse. We'll see how that goes. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm listening to you.
What's your name?
Austin.
Austin, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15? 15, speak with the bold this thing now. You don't want to, I can't say on radio the things I started doing at 15. What is it? Speak up, Joe. Speak up. Hello.
I can hear you. Hello.
So what do you want to say?
I would like to study in the University of... I would like to study in the University of Ibadan.
Oh, Marshall. You don't want to study in the University of Lagos?
No.
Look at the way you said no. You don't want to be like me? They are teaching in there. Okay. Let's get another call there. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning. Morning.
And congratulations to the.
Thank you.
In the studio.
Thank you.
I am Simon from Bagada.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Uncle Jimmy, I want to share a little part of my own experience.
But don't make it too long because we have just 1 minute per caller.
Okay, like when I was 7 years old, when I was 7 years old.
Yes.
I already know. I already composed movies, story, all those things. But there was a day I woke up to my dad. My dad was like, he wanted me to become a mechanic. My mom was in support of what I was doing. but unfortunately due to financial stuff,
Oh.
so I could not have much support. So I couldn't further, but now I'm an upcoming artist. I do music, but in terms of writing novel, I give up on
Do
that.
you play music, right?
I sing.
You sing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you an extra 1 minute. Sing one of your songs. Let me hear.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. For the love, I risk my life
Hmm.
with the fake visa to Asia.
Okay.
I don't mind the repercussion
Mhm.
for me to show you my emotion.
Hmm.
I could take you around the world. I wanna take around the globe.
Hmm.
From Nigeria down to Ethiopia.
Ah.
From Ethiopia to Canada.
Uh-huh.
From Canada down to Ghana.
Mhm.
I only ship for this planet.
Mhm.
Is she ready for the planning?
Mhm.
Very soon for the wedding.
Abi?
International.
Oh yeah, he wants to take you around the world.
The lucky one.
You had somebody dancing here. Go and look at YouTube. If you like, and come meet me. I'll arrange there for you.
But I'm managing a small phone. I can't go on YouTube.
Is that what?
The phone I'm using, I can't go on YouTube.
Ah, well, I'm sorry. What can I can do? But I think you have. I think jokes apart, you do have. I like your lyrics. It shows somebody who is giving thought to music. At least some of these so-called popular musicians, you just say B, Igbo, Besi, Hammer, and all these kind of things. So I mean, to hear somebody who like, I don't know how old you are, who is also interested in lyrics, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. I wish you all the best. When you're going to launch your first CD, contact me, okay? I'll contribute to publicity. No, I'm not contributing cash. I'm a poor man. Okay, let me pick another call. Okay. So, are there any more students like this in your school?
Yes, there are.
That show quite a lot of talent.
Yes, in different areas.
Any one of them showing like in music?
Music, yes.
You have them?
Yes.
What about the performing arts in terms of drama and so on?
Oh, a lot of them.
Yes, we were. I remember. Did you
Did
you take part in one play called Higher Water or something like that? No, I'm an old 40-daddy. Don't mind me. Forget my time. Do you watch movies though?
Yes, I do. A lot.
A lot.
Yes.
What are your favorite movies? Romantic movies, or which is your favorite? What kind?
I like a mix. Sometimes I watch animated movies.
Yes.
Sometimes I watch reality movies.
What about this Furious?
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
I don't think I've ever watched it. Movies.
But why? It's about cars and things.
I've just never been able to find the opportunity to watch it.
Oh, okay. But I don't know what the content will be like, or whether it will be child friendly. But I know it's about cars and things like that. But at least you go to YouTube and you follow the cars and so on and so forth. So when do you hope this car of yours might be produced? Solar, beautiful.
Due to financial or something like that, I think hopefully it should be produced by 2030 or something.
Mm-hmm. I wish you would step on it, because designing cars is a money spinner. Okay, when they do these competitions, really, is to get some ideas that can trigger off. Somebody is going to pick up your design. Somebody knowledgeable is going to pick up your design and actually put it into reality. I hope that Toyota will be kind enough at the time it's put into reality to contact you. A lot of the things that you see in the world, the original designers will be amazed. Because that is the most important part, is what you have done, to have the dream, you understand, and be able to put it for people to understand. So the next thing, by now, what you said would be in the design department, and it's a pity we don't have a Toyota representative here. But I think Toyota Nigeria should please, on your behalf, they should keep an eye on what's going on. You didn't copyright it or anything, so they could use it and they paid you for the competition. But it would be nice if we could get a commitment from Toyota Nigeria. So I would suggest that you visit Toyota Nigeria, talk to Mr. Ojo. What's his first name? Adeojo. Okay. I think it's Adeojo Jr. And ensure that on his behalf, all you want is just to keep tabs so that the day it comes into reality, this young man can see his dream. Please do that. I'm sure, I don't know Wale Ojo, but his mother was my teacher. And they say that the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. It's what his teacher taught us that we are exhibiting now. She was my teacher in secondary school. God bless her soul. And she was one of the prettiest teachers I had at that time. Wow. I remember that one too. So it's very important for him to see his dream manifest.
Yeah.
So he's not lost in some other credit.
Yes.
You will do that on his behalf too.
Yes, Toyota actually invited him over. They've celebrated him.
Yes, but yes, to keep for him.
But we'll keep a tab on that.
Is he going to Japan, by the way? Toyota Japan.
Well, they haven't given us that information yet. But I'm sure they're working towards it.
Yeah, if you can afford it, and you can get him to Japan on vacation, visiting their factory would not be too hard for them to organize. Let's invest in this young man, Nigeria is not going to be like this forever. We'll soon start manufacturing cars and it's people. There's nothing that says that the first solar-powered car, I don't know if it will be the first, but shouldn't be coming from Nigeria. We hope that even Toyota will have a plant here at some point. But it looks promising. The president, for example, has just signed an agreement with India, and I hear that there's a car manufacturing company coming in soon from India, if we were to go by what we are told. So there's a lot for you to do, young man, okay? And be good, though.
Yes.
Don't think because you're a superstar. No, you must learn to obey your parents and be polite to people, okay? I know you're very smart and polite, but I just need to put it on record that I said so. And he looks so much like my son. Yeah, he looks... Oh, yeah, what do you mean? Why are you hesitating? What? He looks like my son now. We look alike. If I was walking down the streets with him and police apprehend me and say, who is this? And I say, it's my son. They say, oh, my job, I bail. Talking about that reminds me about the cultural whatever. So there was this man, no, that's not the story I want to tell. If I walk down the road with him, they say, oh, my job, I bail. And I say, it's my son, they will take it at that. If I tried that in the UK, they'll take a look at him and say, it looks like him, but then they'll pull him to a corner and say, what's his name? His name is Odumoboni. And then they say, Mr. Can we see an ID? It's Disu. They say, So, Oyibo people, for those of you who want to talk about, they don't understand these nuances about calling anybody your son or when you call anybody daddy. So, those are the things you need to learn. Let's pick a call. Hello, good morning. Hello. This one don't sleep good. Phone don't fall from your hand. Hello. Where did you go? Okay, let's pick another call. Hello.
Yes, please.
Oh, it's a child. Hello, who is speaking? Can you please move to a quiet place, please? Or tell your daddy and mommy to stop arguing in the background. Oh, we lost that. Okay, let's pick another one. They're arguing whether to fry egg or to fry sausages. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. How are you? What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Julia.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
15?
13.
14?
13.
13. We are going down one by one. I hope we won't go to 10. Okay, so have you been following us
yes,
all morning?
I have.
You heard what Demilade did?
Yes, I did.
Are you interested in cars too?
Yes, I am actually.
Oh, tell me. What's your favorite car? First, let's start from
Tesla.
there.
My favorite car is a Tesla.
Is it Tesla? Have you heard of Tesla?
Yes.
Tesla cars are electric, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But your own design is solar?
Yes.
Good. So you tell me, what's your name, my dear?
Julia.
Sorry?
Julia.
Julia. So tell me, have you designed a car or something?
No, but I have one, but I didn't really think of it as anything. I was really younger then when I designed one.
But yours had petrol, Abby.
No, it didn't actually.
What did you
I was
have?
actually thinking of more like I don't know, but I remember it was like coal I used at this.
Coal?
It said it run on coal, yeah. I don't know
Really?
why. Yeah.
You wanted the car to be like a locomotive. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, it's 9:50. I think I can just take about one more call and then I'll be out of here. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, sir. Who's calling?
My name is Richard. I'm calling from Surulere.
Yes, sir, Richard. Let's hear
Yes,
from
sir.
you.
Uncle Jimmy, tọ́mọ yẹn bá ti jọ yẹn máa ṣe DNA nìyẹn o.
Oh my God! Here we go again.
Yes,
These Surulere people will not kill me.
Yes, Uncle Jimmy, I want to say thank you so much from bringing the gentleman to the studio.
Yes.
At least it gives hope for people that are not into entertainment, that are not doing
Yes.
things on the social media, that
Yes.
if you are intellectually smart, there is an avenue for you to showcase what you have as well.
Yes.
So that is what I see, and I will encourage that you do more so that gbogbo ọmọ wa ò ní máa lọ ṣe skit lórí social media, because that's
Yes.
what everybody are doing these days.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Bye bye for now, sir.
Okay, God bless you. Okay, so we're finally getting to the end of the program. I'd like to thank you. I'm proud of you. Okay, I was going to thank you for coming, but I think that what I'd say is that thank you for making us proud would be more this thing, and you need to keep focused. Okay.
Okay.
So
thank
keep
you.
keep your eyes open. And try and develop yourself more. And that also goes to Daddy and Mommy.
Thank you, sir.
And I'd like to thank you, Daddy and Mommy, for letting him express himself.
Thank you, sir.
That's another problem we have with parenting. Luckily, I learned that very early in life, and I'm happy where my children are. You let them express themselves. No matter how bizarre it sounds to you, remember that physically you're in the same world, but in reality you're in different worlds. And I'm learning that every day. It was yesterday that I now said to myself, oh, wait a minute. Some of these people you argue with in the social media were born at a time when Nigeria was crime tolerant. So that's what's giving up. So because some of the things I see and people wonder what you're making a fuss about, I always say to myself, oh my God. So I now understand better. And thank you very much, head of school.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, and the two, this anniversary, put it in your prayers. As you are praying for a successful anniversary in 2025, go into it. Egbo's okay. Egbo's okay. And if you are Muslims, let them pray that Uncle Jimmy will be able to attend the 70th anniversary of Corona School. And to Mommy, thank you very much. Give him something special to eat today on my account. That's where we're going to end today. On Tuesday, I was working on something and bingo, I hit bullseye. Wait for it. On Tuesday, I'm going to have a gentleman called Mr. Wale Adedayo. Those of you in Lagos might not know him. Those in Ogun know him very well. He's a local government chairman who exposed what was going on, according to him, in Ogun State, that they haven't gotten allocation for local governments, I think, since about 2021. I was shocked. He was also arrested by the DSS at one time, same time the governor visited the DSS and so on and so forth. And then that. So we will have Wale on Tuesday. We're using this opportunity to tell the governor's people to be on standby to listen in. And I will gladly have them on Thursday if they're willing to come. I don't want the two of them in the studio because I don't want Wahala. So we'll have him on. I'm going to try and get the government people too, but by this, I hope they will pick. The media people of the Akwa should be ready, and in the interim I will give them Thursday for them to have a feedback. Also on Diabumi on Wednesday, I'm going to bring a professional matchmaker to, I didn't even know we had in Nigeria a professional matchmaker. So we might split Diabumi into two, do the Diabumi for 30 minutes, and also for those of you who are longing for a life partner and so on and so forth, we might also, I think he has a company called Flutter Wave, which I thought was I didn't know it was a Nigerian company, and they do matchmaking. If you are looking for a man 6'4", this and that, age, blood genotype, this and that, they can fight for you. If you are looking for a woman, this and that, and looking for short, fat, and round, or tall, or whatever, they can do. Whatever your specifications are here, they can help you in that regard. So we are looking forward to an exciting week, God willing. So that's what we're going to have. Remember, Tuesday, Wale Adedayo, God willing, will be here. And Thursday, we'll be glad to take up the Ogun State people if they can send in somebody to talk on behalf of the governor. And if he's talking to the governor himself, either by phone or if he's going to come in here, I'd be more than willing to do that. So that's where we draw our curtains today. Say goodbye, bye-bye to...
Bye.
You should say something very quickly to your age group.
Oh, I'd also like to encourage all the people, all the children like me that have a dream of becoming good and have a skill that you should never give up, and the sky is not even the limit for you if you work hard, pay attention, and never give up.
What does that tell you, Onye? I know. But say it.
A few things. He's obviously a very intelligent
Extremely
and intentional
intelligent
young man. I mean, shows that it's a result of fantastic parenting and, of course, fantastic education from Corona.
Thank you.
See you all on Tuesday, God willing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just